Hello fans and welcome to the Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com. I'm Brian Bohl, joined by the head coach of the Hofstra women's basketball team, Krista Kilburn-Steveskey. Coach, how's it going?
It's doing well, Brian.
Well, Coach, a tough opening day loss to Central Connecticut State. There were some good aspects though. You had the lead with 2 minutes to play, a couple of really good individual performances as well. Just what was your overall assessment of the game?
Well, I didn't want to sugarcoat it right after the game, and was really clear that as a team, everyone knows that we could do a lot better, and I think that's where you have to be a little bit of a realist. You know, you're coming into the game and continue to fight harder and take care of business. But we did execute. You know, when you have a chance to reflect, we did make some of the shots that we had pretty good looks at, and we got some stops. We needed to get stops. It was just the mental errors that you're trying to stop on the defensive end. I think most I have to talk about is the defensive end. That we need to pick up there. But there, after obviously a chance to reflect a little bit, we did some things good at the time.
With a young team, I guess how positive was the experience in the sense that it was a close game, an overtime game?
Right.
You get good exposure right away.
Yeah, and I think the team is challenging themselves so well. We're focusing on the present, but we're focusing on what we're capable. And I think that's where that healthy mix. Nobody was doom and gloom. We had a great practice. We we're ready to go today, but we're just realists about ourselves. We know what we're capable to do. We knew it was going to be a grind for us at the beginning, the coming together and getting all the players, having some bumps and bruises, people that hadn't been practicing, getting everybody back on the floor. So we knew that, and so with that being said, we still wanted to squeak out all these W's that we can, starting with today. So I think we're just really focusing on that. We're talented enough that we have good players, have great players in our program, and we can do better every time we step on the floor.
Freshman Aliyah Duran almost has a double-double in her first college game. Gets the start, finishes 1 rebound short of a double-double. Really fills up the stat sheet. Just
right.
What did you think of her game overall?
I mean, obviously the reason why I recruited her. This is what we envision as a staff. Type of player that she is, the type of toughness that she has, the skill set that she brings to the table, and so it's just going to be fun watching her just get better. She's heady, she's smart. Just a really good team player too. So it's going to be fun as she continues to grow, and that's what's so good about this team is that we just have so much room to get better. We're certainly, that's what makes it fun because we are going to be a team to reckon with.
You get 22 points from Aliyah Duran. She was so good last year on the boards.
Right.
And she also showed signs of improving her offensive
right.
game, but never scored more than 14 points. She got 22 in the opener. Just talk about her improvement as an offensive player.
Yeah, I mean, the people that are putting in work, I think that's kind of what's showing. It's what showed in practice in our first 30-plus games of practices and preseason is just putting in work. And these kids that are listening, that are responding, and that are, it's just proven. I mean, she's just really eager. I said it last time on the show that you just tell her one time. I mean, she wants to get it. She wants the team to get it. And you saw how emotional she was in the post-game show because we know that we are again going to be a team to reckon with, and you just want it now. And I think that's that healthy balance. Like let's control what we can control. Let's limit the lack of mental mistakes, but. She was just so emotional about that, and she's just a worker and a kid that's just showing you what it takes. You've got people that want to coach you up, and you're responding.
Crystal Luciano has 9 rebounds. You got a lot of rebounding support from your guards. Is that a good sign? Is that
she's been doing that. It's been interesting. She did that in a couple of the scrimmages as well. You're like looking at the stat sheet, and I put a lot of pressure on my guards. I was hard on my guards. She played 42 minutes. I just think defensively they know that's where they saw it on film and they were like, whoa, so, looking at her time on the floor and she was 6 assists, only 1 turnover. So, I think you can't ask much on that, taking care and trying to run the ship. It's just continue with the tempo, continue playing the level that we want to play.
You have 3 games this week, starting tonight at home against Fairfield. Just talk about so many games in quick succession, but is this good just to get the team acclimated into the season?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're just ready. You're ready to start playing and just limit the mistakes that we're making, getting better in each game. And Fairfield's a really good team that doesn't let go. Their record, they're 0-2, but you can't even go that way. I mean, they make big shots. They they hung in with both teams. It was not even like a turning point in both of those games where, oh, okay, yeah, this is what so-and-so did, to win this thing. I mean, they just linger and linger and linger, and you just you're just going to have to be ready for a battle tonight. And they're skilled enough to come back. They shoot the three ball really well, and they're extremely well coached as well.
And not that you're looking past tonight, but Friday, another tough game,
Right.
first road game of the
Yeah.
year at Fordham.
Yeah.
This game will be on SNY, so a televised game locally. Obviously, a great game last year against
Right.
Fordham. They were an NCAA tournament qualifier. Just talk about the challenges they present.
Yeah, I mean, they are kind of sitting a little bit where we are. I think they have a few more seniors than our zero, but I think they're playing a lot of young people, and they're kind of learning her system again right now. And they've suffered a couple losses here, one to Iona and one to Syracuse, and so they, but playing at their place and the intensity that they're going to bring on the defensive end, and I'm just glad we're going to have a couple of games under our belt to get ready for that game, and our first away game. So that mental mindset is a big issue. So we've got to come in there, fighting a lot harder.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much for the time.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And thank you, fans, for watching the Coaches Report right here on GoHofstra.com.